can see from the title, we're doing Leo predictions for this year, 2024. I don't do a lot of zodiac readings like this, but if you like this kind of reading, let me know in the comments so I would do them more often, okay? Let's start here. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Ooh, okay, I see what's happening. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal reading, you can email me. My email is down in the description. If you want to be a member of my channel, click the join button. If you cannot find the join button, that will be because you're in YouTube application, so simply click the link down in the description that join my channel. So Leos, what's going to happen this year, 2024? Yeah, I do feel like Leos, there's like a lot of you dealing with denying something. You've been denying a lot of your feelings. You've been denying a lot of your feelings. I do feel like, let's see here what's gonna happen this year. Majorities of your Leos, you might go through the dark night of the soul this year, and you might have more clarity. It's almost like your vision going to be more clear on what was really slowing you down, and this is going to happen after a heartbreak. A lot of you are dealing with heartbreak, pain. You're dealing with emotional restriction, that you were restricting yourself emotionally, that you don't want to admit some truth to yourself, or you were really not wanting to admit it, or you did not know how to admit it. You were like trying to deal with that situation in your life that broke your heart in a way that was really not dealing with the emotion, and you thought you're doing the right thing, or you're not dealing with that thing that happened to you. Definitely a lot of you didn't let go of a lot of past hurt, past pain, past karma, past relationship, past relationship, whether it's friendship, pain, like relationship that happened to you during the years, crushes and all of that. You've been holding that fire inside you. You've been holding the blaze and spots for all your exes, all your past trauma and pain in relationship, whether it's family, loved one, friendship, relationship with people, emotional relationship. Been there. You've been holding a lot of garbage with you basically, and that affected you. A lot of you are going to realize that, and it's going to happen to you as a tower moment's going to happen in front of you, and that tower moment is going to trigger your emotion. So whatever is going to happen soon or already happening right now, you might not be aware of it, going to trigger your emotion. The moment that you triggered your emotion, or you're going to have this heartbreak, whether it's from a friend, from something, or from watching someone get married, a crush of yours or something like that, this heartbreak going to make you cry, make you feel sad, and that sadness going to be so deep that going to cause an awakening, that you're going to understand that sadness goes not only because of that, the sadness goes really deeper because of a lot of things that happen to you in life. So definitely a lot of you Leo is going to go through the dark night of the soul this year. You're going to find yourself very, very lost in your emotions, and you did not understand that you're lost in the emotions. So the dark night of the soul is going to be about your emotion at first. So a lot of you are going to have an awakening, whether you're going to be in a karmic relationship. If you were not in a relationship yet, you might be in a relationship, and this is going to happen. For some of you who are dealing with this already, or it's going to happen, or you still didn't find out about this heartbreak, or it still didn't happen till, you know, beginning of the year or mid-year or something like that. I do feel like a lot of Leos here are dealing with a lot of air signs. So you definitely a lot of you dealing with a lot of air signs, or you're going to be dealing with a lot of air signs here or something like that. I do feel like a lot of you here, you're going to understand how to be a better partner, a better friend, a better partner. I do feel like the dark night of the soul also here going to highlight a lot of your negative trait for some of you, or a lot of trait that made you slow down your progress in relationship. Yeah, there's a lot of bad relationship that happened to you, but there's also you holding to that trash and garbage that happened to you, like basically luggages of past relationship that slowed down or affected your life and your relationship that was, and your relationship that you had was beautiful. You're going to understand that you caused something to slow down. For others of you, you're going to realize that this was a lesson that is just not meant to be for you. There's a lot of realization in love that going to make you understand what you need to do. And I do feel like a lot of you are going to really step away from your box, your comfort zone. So if you've been in a comfort zone for a while, you've been really telling yourself, it's almost like you're when you were in this comfort zone, some of you refused to hear the truth. You refuse to hear anybody's truth but yourself. It's almost like you had this mechanism of like surviving your emotion by like you tried to clean up your life by yourself, that you somehow lived in a cave with yourself, that was like you don't want to listen, you don't want to understand anything anymore, that you were so blinded for some of you. I do feel like you're going to be like, you literally were like, we got the Hierophant here, we literally were like really just drowning in your feelings. And I do feel like nobody could penetrate you unless if you had dealt with, here it could be an Aries, a air sign or something like that, with the Emperor, it dealt with a Virgo, something like that, that they were literally trying. I do feel like majority of you here that you're going to really, that someone gonna break your walls, or someone broke your walls, but mostly because of emotion. The emotion going to break your walls, and once you break your walls, you're gonna realize that, oh, I need to step outside. I need to step outside, and you're gonna find a lot of joy after this heartbreak. There's going to be something going to hit you out of nowhere that you didn't see it coming, you didn't expect it to happen, you didn't expect this heartbreak to happen because you're so in your cave. I do feel like a lot of you Leos here, it was here, it was there. This is the thing that you're gonna understand, that was there. Everything was there for me to grab, but I was so in my cave that I let things slide. I did not grab things. So a lot of you are going to realize that you let a lot of opportunities slide. You got opportunity in love and in career slide, or something here that you let it slide so many times because of first rejection, things that happened to you. A lot of like, you're just like so blinded that you let your career go by, your relationship go by, a lot of things go by because of your caving in inside, thinking that you're dealing with it. So here are a lot of tower moments going to make you understand this life, to step out of your comfort zone. Also, you might be finding yourself very forced from the universe to be stepping in another element that's not you, Leo. Like for some of you, it depends here. Some of your Leos, it depends on your chart. So look at your moon sign, look at your rising sign. Some of you are going to be forced to step in a different element that's not you. I do feel like going to be stepping in a Scorpio element or some other energy element. It's almost like the universe are forcing you to deal with something different than whatever. You might want to watch the Aries reading, because Aries been going through that, where the universe is forcing them to be not themselves, and now they're breaking free and being themselves. They're like, oh, should I just be myself, or should I, like, they learned how to slow down and look at details, and like, it's just should I step, or is something going to happen if I be myself? There's something here, there's a lesson to understand some other aspect of yourself by the universe really restricting you from the old behavior by force, putting you in a different element, okay? And it depends on each Leo and their chart if they can handle that really well or not, because of their chart. And I feel like a lot of you, it's almost like a very deep emotions that you're going to step in, that you're going to have to really understand that. I do feel like everything that happened to you and the dark things that happened to you and the emotions, now going to be that time where the universe is forcing you to deal with it in a way that you're going to be forced not to be yourself, but to deal with that. And it's not like you don't be yourself, Leos, but it's more like the universe is forcing you to, you know, understand a different element of energy, okay? So Leos, yeah, the universe is forcing you. It's almost like doing surgery on you to make you understand something. A lot of your Leos, you're going to find yourself having trouble sleeping, or you're going to find yourself having a different, you know, routine in life. So for some of you might work at night, or you might change your work routine, or there's something here going to change. Or even you might find yourself really checking on a different timeline zone, or you might find yourself wanting to relocate, or talking to someone from a different time zone or something like that here I'm seeing. A lot of your Leos, you're going to find it very, very harsh to understand the truth, and you're going to understand it. It's almost like you cannot run away from the truth. No longer running away from the truth, and you're going to understand and process a lot of the truth. I do feel like a lot of Leos here are really going to understand how you need to be there for others, and how you need to really be empathic to other people's needs and to be there. A lot of like, you also are going to realize your blockages and emotions. It's not going to be pleasant, I'll tell you, but that's the energy that you're going to deal with this year. So what's going to happen this year, 2024, for your Leos? I do feel like some of you are really going to have a good time. It's not like you're not going to have a good time, but you're going to have a good time. There's a lot of changes happening around you. So a lot of you are going to have new things and beginning and all of that. But some of you might even meet someone in love soon. And maybe it's not very soon. It could be around summer or something like that. You might meet someone in love. And you might have a new progress. It depends on how you are doing in life. Some Leos, you might be blocked from love. For some Leos, you might get love around summer. Summer are going to be spicy for you. I do feel like a lot of Leos, some Leos here, if you're a toxic Leo especially, there's some Leos who are toxic. You might have blockages and you might live your consequences. For some Leos, you might have something here in summer, something very good, something very fun that you're not even going to see it coming. And also it could be started from this year. There's something around you. There's a heartbreak and all of that, but there is also good things that are going to happen. They're going to make you stable. Other than the heartbreak and emotion, there's things going to change. Routine in your life going to change. Fun routine. Things that are going to happen. It's like a surprise from the universe going to happen around you. Whether you might meet some friends or have some people around you. You're going to find yourself surrounded by people that you love, or friendship for some Leos here. Other Leos, you're going to find yourself really losing a lot of people and having fake friends around you or something like that. I do feel like a lot of you Leos, you might party a lot, go outside a lot, have fun, and you might really enjoy your time. You might enjoy your time, enjoy something or process something. Even though you're going to go through a heartbreak, you're going to find yourself being supported by the universe or someone around you. You're going to have a friend who's going to support you, and you're going to find yourself really freeing yourself from that, and you're going to be vulnerable, accepting love, accepting things from others, accepting things from other people, and being vulnerable. I do feel like a lot of Leos, you're going to step to your energy, and you're no longer going to take bullshit, and you might cut a lot of people out of your life, or finally cut whoever causing you to have this pain. You're finally gonna cut your garbage, bath pain, all of that, and you might decide to take action towards your life, and you might be like really confused a little bit on how, but there's really someone who's going to come to you. I do feel like you're going to deal with a lot of fun energy going to come to you, fun people who are going to make you understand how to have fun. So yeah, so some of you might meet also the one or something around summer, or you meet some love interest here around summer, but you might like this relationship might progress slow or something like that, or you might even not know that this person is the one. For some of you might know. So yeah, definitely depends on what Leo you are. So let's see here. We got four per side. We take 4. Oh, I told you. So let's see, let me drink my coffee. So this is like the opening, the going through the dark night of the soul, opening your blockage in heart. For some of you have blockage in you have a lot of pain blocking you inside, inner healing that needs to do. Also your heart chakra and also your sexual chakra. There's a lot of things, and not burning a candle and all this bullshit not gonna help you, okay? So use your hands. I do feel like here you're going to find yourself feeling something is untouchable, something that you want going to break your heart that you cannot touch it for some of you, but they're going to cause you to heal and to move away from something. There's fun things going to move towards you in this life. For some of you might relocate, go back to your hometown or something like that, but there's some fun people going to come to you. For some of you, as I said, if you're the Leo who is not toxic, some Leos are toxic, you might be blocked from people and going to realize you have fake people around you. Since with the moon, I do feel like a lot of you literally might, as I told you, might have a different time frame, time zone, time something. You might relocate, or you might find yourself talking to someone from a different time zone, or you might work in a different hours of the day, or also you're gonna go out a lot or do something that you don't usually do. Leos, we got desire, transformation, dedication, confidence. 7 we're going to take, okay? Strength, potential, and hope. So you got potential, a lot of you. I do feel like you're going to lose hope, but that losing of hope going to change you to focus on a different thing, to focus on what was blocking your desire, your wishes, okay? Dedication, I do feel like you're going to learn that you failed yourself in a lot of aspects in your life when you were dedicated to just solve your issues in a not healthy way for some of you, but you're going to understand what was blocking you. A lot of blockages here that you're going to understand. I do feel like you don't have the strength to understand, so that's why the spirit and the universe is going to help you by giving you those tower moments to basically tell you that you can. Okay. Confident. Yeah, tell you that you can and that you have the confidence. A lot of you are dealing with low confidence and low strength, even though that you don't want to admit that. So those tower moments when they put you in the mud and you get up, you're gonna have confidence. So thank you for watching. Have a lovely day, my lovely viewers, and I'm gonna see you in another reading. Bye.